Srixon ZXi irons. They look amazing, they feel fantastic, they cut through the grass better than any other iron in here. There's a reason that Ryder Cuppers and major winners are playing these irons, and there's a reason they are one of our best sellers. Let's get into it. So Srixon ZXi irons. In this range you have 3 models. So you've got a 7, a 5 and a 4, and they get more forgiving as they go down the numbers. We'll start with the 7. So the 7 has that tour preferred look. You have Shane Lowry, Spaun and Straka using this in some form or another. We'll get into that in a little bit. But the technology behind this one, you have eye forging across all 4 of them. What Srixon are calling that is their impact forging. Pure frame, that's just a little bit of technology in the back, just increasing feel, a little bit more stability and a bit more control across the 3 models as well. And all of them, why we talk about Srixon irons so much is that sole. You've got the Tour VT sole there. It's a combination of leading edge bounce and trailing edge relief. When we fit these here at SGGT and we go out onto the grass, you've got that kind of moment of discovery where the light bulb goes off. These feel amazing through the turf, and I would implore anyone going to get fitted for these is hit them off grass, because that's where you're really going to tell the difference. Going into ZXi5, slightly bigger version, same kind of feel. So this is still that kind of solid single piece forging. You've got a little bit of mainframe technology on the back. That's just adding a little bit of forgiveness in there. 1 degree stronger in loft. That makes blending between the 2 of them really easy. You don't have to manipulate loft too much. You've still got that V-sole between all of them, so the turf interaction is the same. You see a lot of guys blending these, and I kind of teased who was using ZXi7. So you've got Shane Lowry, Ryder Cupper. He has the ZXi5s in the 4 and the 5 iron. Then he goes into these 6 through pitching wedge. Spaun has the 5 and the 4 iron only, and he goes 5 through pitching wedge in ZXi7. And Sepp Straka has similar to Lowry. He's got the 4 and the 5 in the ZXi5. But he only goes from 6 to 9 iron in the ZXi7. He'll play his wedges below that. I've got ZXi7s. I play these. I'm playing a lot of links golf. I find that sole just unreal through the turf. It's incredible. The feel, the performance. I've got a little bit of help through the turf, firm turf, without digging way too much. Going on to ZXi4. Now this is the fastest. It's got the most kind of MOI technology, moment of inertia technology, so it's the most forgiving. It's a little bit stronger in loft again, so the 6 iron, 28 and 27 in the 7 and 5 respectively. This is 25.5 in the 6 iron, so it's going to go a little bit faster anyway, and it's a hollow body iron, so it doesn't quite have the same feel as these guys, but it's a lot more powerful. If you're a guy that kind of scoops it, a girl that kind of scoops it a little bit and needs that flight to come down, these are a really good option. All 3 have that V-sole, and that's Srixon's kind of USP, and that's why we do so many of these. That's why they're one of our biggest sellers. So what makes these so good and feel so good? It's the forging process. Single piece Japanese forging. People can kind of talk about Mizuno as that kind of nothing feels like a Mizuno. I think these feel better. I'm a little bit biased because I play them, but they should be in that same conversation of feel, quality, and Japanese kind of craftsmanship. I cannot stress enough about the Srixon irons and testing them. When you're testing them, make sure you test them off grass. You won't realize how good a Srixon iron actually is until you feel that go through the ground and how that ball's going to react. So make sure when you get fitted, you've got somewhere you can test off grass. So like Lowry, like Straka, like Spaun, these irons are perfect to blend. Whether that be a more forgiving longer iron or a spinnier shorter iron. I've already said that wherever you go and get fitted for these, you need to try them off grass. Most fitting centres will have the 7 iron, and that's better than no fitting. We will fit you on 4, 6, 8 and pitching wedge and see exactly where that blending would take place. So in summary on ZXi, they look great, they feel phenomenal, and they cut through the grass better than most irons in here. Come and get fitted, come to one of our studios and see how they would perform for you. I love mine, let's see if you love yours.